Welcome back to the CIMA 3 video tutorials part 3. In this video we will be further exploring the Surveys tab, including conditional branching. When designing your survey in CIMA, you'll also be able to add in some conditional branching. Conditional branching allows you to branch to a new question set according to how the participant answers a previous question within the survey. You can branch to new question sets and add as many layers of branching as you like to a survey. Branching also works with all different types of questions available in CIMA 3. You can also branch to multiple new question sets from the one previous question, as long as the conditional logic makes sense. So for example, you can branch to question set 1, if that from a previous slider question. Just say that slider question has a range of 0 to 100. If the participant answers between 0 and 49, you can also branch to a new question set, such as question set 2, if the participant answers between 50 and 100. So I'll show you an example of this in the next slide. I've just got some notes and tips here as well. The first one is when using conditional branching, just make sure you don't create any loops in the logic. For example, you can't branch to one new question set from two different previous questions. This might result in the survey looping or repeating itself. And finally, when you do create some conditional branching within your survey, it's a really good idea just to test out the flow and design of your survey through the CIMA app. So this is the same as what we did in the previous video. You just need to sign yourself up as an admin participant, and you can test out the design and flow of your survey throughout the app yourself. Okay, so once you're in the Surveys tab, you can just click on the survey you've been editing. And for an example, I'm going to add some conditional logic to the question sad just here. So this question is, how sad are you feeling right now? The first thing you want to notice is just these slider value range. So this is a slider question and the values are between 0 and 100. To add conditionals, you just click right here. The first thing you'll see is you'll need to be creating a new question set. So you just type in the name of that question set here. I'm just going to call mine conditional test 1. And underneath that, that's where you type in the logic. So you want to branch to this new question set when the answer value is between. For example, I'm going to write 50 to 100. And just click add conditional when you're done. Now you notice the logic has been added just here. So under the sad question, they've got that little branching logic just there. If you click there, you'll be able to see the new question set you've created. This question set works like any other question set. You can add in some questions, just like normal. For example, I'm just going to add in a text question here. For example, it's, why are you feeling sad? Since participants answered the previous sad question in a high range, this is the next step. And there you go. To add more layers of this conditional branching as well, you can click just here and repeat the same process. So you just click on the conditionals button and add in more layers as you wish. For a text question, the logic associated with these conditional branching is when participants' answer includes a certain word or phrase. To delete your conditional branching, you just click the X button just here to remove that. And as mentioned in the previous slide, you can add multiple branching from one question to two different sets. So I'm going to add another one in here saying conditional test 2. However, you just need to make sure that the logic doesn't overlap with the previous one. So in the previous one, I wrote 50 to 100. In this one, I'm going to write 0 to 49. And just click add conditional there. And there you have it. So from the sad question, participants can branch to two different question sets according to how they answer now. And that's it for conditional branching. In the next video, we'll be discussing the Schedules tab and talking about how to create a new schedule.